Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Debauchery Circus campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table today are Brie, Brandie, Jr., and Steven. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the sponsor for tonight's show, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, you can remove the background entirely, or even put up your favorite picture as your background instead. XSplit can be even used as a broadcaster for content creation. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show description. Next off, I'm pleased to announce that we have a date set for our newest campaign here on the network. The first episode of Sonnet of Blood, a Curse of Strahd campaign, will air on Wednesday, April 12th at 6 p.m. Central Time. 2 weeks before that, on Wednesday, March the 29th, we will also be doing a special introductory Session 0 with the players, which is probably going to be around 7:30, but we're leaving it kind of flexible. Also, this Saturday, March 25th, I will be playing Yehoshu, the Forge Cleric, over on All of the Tables Light of Cinders campaign, which will air at 2 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/thetransverse. So be sure to check that out as well. You can keep up to date on all of our schedule and everything we're doing by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Debauchery Circus. And we're back. So when we last left off, the Debauchery Circus have uncovered a strange sort of breeding facility for beholderkin underneath the convent of Jorun in the city of Ranivika. After slaughtering most of the creatures they found in the pools, the team moved on to investigate the underground lake in the adjoining cavern. There, they discovered a geyser gibbering down towards the water. But when Lapis and Corin went in to investigate, all they could see was darkness at the bottom of the lake. Blaznir was able to find one of the nuns who had been hiding in that chamber, but even he was unable to find the source of the voice who was speaking into their heads. The team's curiosity was soon rewarded, however, when a strange spectral vision appeared to them all, hovering above the water. The party expected another deadly battle, but instead the image seemed content to simply talk to them, taunting the group with various bits of information about the cult activities involved in forced converting of individuals in places of power. Things took a sudden turn, however, when the Mind Tyrant revealed that not only it was keeping them occupied while reinforcements could be summoned, but that while they had been away, their home city of Coltrast was once again under attack by the Dreamers. This information caused Ichabod to immediately panic over the thought of his family possibly in danger once again, and the paladin begged his lover Corin to teleport them all back to the keep to find out what was going on. The group also hogtied the nun who had been hiding and took her along with them. And so, Debauchery Circus. After convincing Senior Field Agent Tomas Rothin to accompany you, you all teleported into the familiar magical circle of Coltrast Keep, where you were instantly setting off all sorts of alarms. There were, of course, cultists guarding the teleportation circle, who attempted to stop you all from proceeding. You were able to polymorph one of the cultists into a lizard who disappeared somewhere on the ceiling during the battle, and you all have now made it into the hallway of the 3rd floor. But before we get back into turn order, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, what makes you feel safe? And since, Corin, you're the one who rolled, why don't you go ahead and go first?
So I was going to try and think of something cheesy to say, but now that I've actually thought about it for a minute, the actual correct answer for my character, nothing. He has died multiple times. He has been attacked in his bedroom, even when Ichabod was there. He has raised the ire of several powerful individuals, including an ancient gem dragon. He understands that the world is a shitty place, and I mean, he's not feeling like 100% stressed all the time, but there's not really anything that makes him feel safe anymore.
Okay, well,
Trauma.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Trauma for Corin. Ichabod, how about you?
I would say it's Ichabod's weapons, having them close by. So it's the same reason he took one into the nunnery, because if he doesn't have them, he just doesn't feel safe. So always have to have it on me.
Yeah. Being armed is probably a good thing at all possible times for your group.
Even when I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
which I was armed at the time that Corin was attacked in his bedroom.
Okay, Lapis, how about you?
I feel like Lapis feels relatively safe and sturdy. I mean, she's got her nice hard shell to protect her back, and she's got her her muscles to protect her. And I feel like this group kind of makes her feel safe too, because they've gotten her out of some pretty tough situations. Even when she has inadvertently attacked them due to
Mind
charms
control
and stuff.
with
Possession.
Instances of mind control. Although she did not get a hit off last time. She did not.
This is true. This is very true.
We're making progress.
Yeah, making progress, definitely. Okay, well,
progress for the win.
Blaznir, how about you? What makes you feel safe?
I think just being away from society and just being in the forest for a bit, so I don't have to deal with all these cultists that I have to murder, or the 3 other people that are going to get me killed at some point, or the realization that I am going to create a phylactery. Yeah.
Phylactery.
Yeah, I can't pronounce anything, so
No problem. Okay, so the serenity
Just
of the
being away from it
forest
all.
and the idea of eternal life. Okay,
Mhm.
I like it. Well,
Leaning into it.
yeah. Okay, well, Circus. As I said, we're picking things up from the top of the turn order. Corin, that's you. You are, as I said, let me find you on the map here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not on the map right now.
Now you are.
Oh, there we are. Hell yeah.
None of us are on the right map, but that's okay. We're going to get on the right map now and show that to the audience as well. So boom, there we go. And that's all distorted and weird looking. Why? Okay, that's all better.
Okay, so Tomas is Mr. Blue,
So,
yes.
Yep, Tomas is there. He's the guy with the blue token in the back. Pretty much all the cultists that you've encountered so far is dead, other than there is one down towards the far end over there that you can
Okay.
see.
Now, if I recall correctly, we had the nun tied up in this room here.
Yes, she did. She,
Okay.
you can't see her from your angle, but she is lying on
Right.
the ground, hogtied right now.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a plan for her. Don't worry.
Cool. Then I guess for my turn, I'm just gonna close the door on her.
Wait,
Okay.
there's weapons in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's people we killed in there. I was gonna go in there, take everything off their bodies, and then just lock the door. We'll be back.
That's fine. Then I'll just move up here and I'll cast a cantrip at this one remaining cultist.
Okay, that's fair.
That is 6. That is. Yeah, let's just do chill touch is fine. It's a 24 attack roll
24 is going to hit.
for 12 points of necrotic.
Okay, your spectral hand comes out and slashes at them, doing that good old necrotic damage. You do anything else for your turn?
Bonus action to shove her towards us.
Towards you. Okay.
DC 17 strength save throw.
Of course. Reloading roll 20.
Like, you're not allowed to see it.
The hand just reaches out and goes through her, causing damage, and then she feels a tap on her back as she turns around and sees the same hand shoving her backwards.
Forwards.
I like it.
Or forwards.
Forwards.
You know, whatever. It's just, oh, you thought the hand was gone. Tap, tap, shove.
I like it. Let's see. You said strength saving throw?
Yes.
This is definitely going to go well. Yep, that's a 12.
Cool. So 5 feet closer to us.
That spectral hand, kind of skeletal hand just shoves, pushing her forward. Okay. That's it for your turn, Corin.
Yep.
Next up, we have Tomas. We're going to assume that Ichabod's the one who yelled at Corin, hey, I'm going to go back and deal with that. Leave it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to gather those weapons.
Yep. Okay, so he's going to move up 5, 10, 15 feet to right here, just so he can keep an eye on that chick. He glances in there, and he does report, yeah, that chick is struggling a little bit, but she looks secure. I'm going to have him do the exact same thing. I'm going to have him cast a cantrip at old chick down there. Yeah, I'm going to say 23 is definitely going to hit.
Yep.
So that's 10 more points of cold damage.
I give her the metaphorical chill of the grave. He gives her the literal chill of the grave.
Exactly. That's going to be it for Tomas's turn. Lapis, you're up next. You got a lot of dead bodies, and you got a fiery elemental spirit standing there in the hallway between you and this cultist. What are you doing?
Now, remind me again, this elemental spirit, that's Blaznir.
Blaznir's.
Correct.
On our
Yeah,
side,
yes.
right?
Okay.
For now, it is.
For now.
No. Well, until
Might change in a bit.
Yeah, well, until that happens, I'm just gonna go ahead and go forward and, do what Lapis do.
Change her name?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That'll be later.
Coming
There's
soon,
a
though.
good old 1-2 to this lady.
Both are going to hit.
There's a 9 plus 11, so 18 damage.
20.
And
You mean 20?
20 damage.
yeah,
Went the wrong way.
math and stuff,
Mhm.
And then, flurry of blows and another 1-2. The 9, I assume, does not hit.
Why are you attacking with your dart?
Oh, because I hit the wrong thing.
Oopsie.
Ignore those. There's
Well,
a 29.
we'll just go ahead and use the rolls anyway. Just add
Okay.
2. But so the
So
21
just
is
hit-
going to hit.
Okay, so can I just hit this 29 brass knuckles?
Yeah, just hit the 29 brass knuckles, and that'll be the damage.
So that's 12 damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Quite a few hits now on this woman who's looking pretty beat up and banged up, but is still alive.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I think that's all I can really do right now.
Okay. Next up, there is a lizard somewhere scurrying around on the ceiling. You can't really see him because there's battle and things going on, but we at least know he's there. There's a bunch of dead guys in turn order. You know what? I do need to have. Did I forget to do something? No, I remember. Okay. So yeah, this is what she's going to go ahead and do. She is going to attempt to cast a spell at you, Lapis. Corin, you would be able to see the fact that she is casting this spell. Do you want to do anything about that?
Nope.
Okay.
I got 1/3 level spell slot.
Fair enough.
Nah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, no, nothing bad will happen here at all.
I mean, she's about to die
As long
anyway.
as you roll well.
I mean, we all know Matt's about to say the phrase "make a wisdom save."
No, this time make a charisma saving throw.
Oddly
Okay.
enough, no.
Wisdom
that's
is
vampiric touch.
The one
is,
for mind control stuff.
Yeah. I assume a 20 hits.
Yes, it unfortunately does.
Well, that was
Nice.
actually a
Didn't
that
roll
was
well.
a terrible roll.
That's that's terrible.
The higher level cast was
Man.
okay, but
Yeah,
oof.
but like I rolled
3 twos out of 5.
3
six.
2s and a fucking 1. Ouch.
That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah. So in total, 13 points of necrotic damage to you, Lapis.
And Corin hit her with the chill touch, so she doesn't heal from
Yeah,
that.
she doesn't heal.
Ooh,
Yep, that's true.
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, she would have.
the chill touch. Nice
Yeah.
work. Nice work.
Love chill touch.
It's great for a cantrip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna use a bit of meta magic here. You're kind of surprised to see this, but she seems to cast another spell as a bonus
Matt?
action. Yeah.
So I thought I had this. I was trying to find it. I do have necrotic resistance.
Okay, so then you would take half that damage. So instead of 13, you would have taken 6 points of necrotic damage.
You have necrotic
Nice.
resistance?
Yep, my
That's
life
nice.
tattoo.
Yeah, she's got the weird monk with the healing and the harming.
Oh no,
Oh,
this is for my
the-
life well tattoo.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Never mind.
Yeah, the monk thing gives me immunity to disease and poison.
Gotcha.
I thought it was like a
Casting
monk
another
thing.
spell. A cantrip.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, casting Shocking Grasp as a cantrip.
Oh fuck, she getting you?
24, which does hit.
Oh lord, she coming.
So that's another 17 points
Damn.
of lightning damage. That's much better.
That is a good roll.
I mean, I disagree with that. Not
Are
bad.
you resistant to lightning damage?
Unfortunately, I am not.
And then, yeah, she's gonna just kind of back away. 5,
Yep,
10,
Because
15,
you can't
20,
take reactions
25,
because she hit you with lightning.
30. So, unfortunately, could only get to 30 feet away there, but good use of her spells, at least.
Yeah.
I
I mean, she used sorcery points for a cantrip, so maybe.
yeah.
But she did 17 lightning damage
Yeah.
with that cantrip, so I think it was worth it, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. You hear
Not
her.
worth it for long.
You're gonna hear her yell something. I don't. Does anybody here speak deep speech?
No.
I'll take a quick little look.
No.
Man, I
level
took-
up, I could.
I took Abyssal and I should have taken Deep Speech. But no.
Okay, so you hear her yelling something really loud in a language none of you understand. Next up in turn order, it is Frazzle, the two.
Yeah, I have a question, Matt. Can he be a hindrance?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, there's the action for the help action where you, like, help somebody and give them advantage on something.
Yes.
Can he, like, go to the nun and, like, peck at her head while she's trying to get out of her bonds to give her disadvantage on that?
Also, this is not a nun.
Not to, like, harm her, but, like, the cultist who's trying to get out of her ropes just, like, annoy her so that she has disadvantage on trying to escape.
Oh, that nun.
That's an interesting question. Let's take a look at the actual text in the help action.
It's more like the unhelp action.
The hinder action.
The hinder action.
Okay, so for the help action, you can lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task. When you take the help action, the creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it makes to perform the task. Alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking the creature within 5 feet of you. Blah 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 blah. So it doesn't say anything about imposing disadvantage. Or anything like that.
So that would just be like you to rule.
I know, and so I'm kind of thinking about it.
It's up to you. If you think it would be too busted, don't worry about it.
Like, I'm gonna say that in most situations, it probably wouldn't be able to do this. But the fact that she's already tied up and stuff like that, if you're flying and using your bird as a distraction, like it's flapping at her face, it's pecking at her face, I'm going to say
squawking at her ears.
That seems to me as be something that would make concentrating on trying to get out of bonds more difficult. So yes, while in not all circumstances would this work, I'm going to say that in this one, yes, you can.
Okay, just move. I can't see inside the door, so
Okay.
if you could just move him to wherever he needs to be.
Can't see through the toucan, really?
Nope, apparently not. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell him, he's not looking to actively deal damage to her, just make it harder for her to escape.
Okay, got it.
He's channeling
It says
the
it has vision.
spirit of the horrible goose.
But he might not.
I don't know.
That's okay. I don't think it's a big deal for now.
Yeah.
Can release a little bit of it. Oh, I think I know why. Because it's dark right now.
Gotcha. Cool. Yep. And he's just gonna spend his turn hecking her.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, we're all just seeing because of dark vision.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you all can see right now. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, it can kind of see because there is that teleportation. Well, even that would be dark right there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Blaznir, you're up next.
Yes. So I have a question. Is grappling, is that like replacing an attack, or is that just an action?
No, it replaces an attack.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if Elemental Spirit has multi-attack, it can use one of its 3 attacks to grapple.
Yes.
As long as it has the ability to grapple, which I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah. I don't see why it wouldn't either. Unless, maybe amorphous form.
It has a strength.
Yeah, it
It
has a
does have
strength, it
strength,
has
yeah.
arms, it has, yeah, I don't see why it couldn't try to grapple.
Alright, so it has movement speed of 40, so it just zips on over to Miss Warlock up there. And Oh, wait, the rules are just right there. Okay. I was trying to look through the PHB to find the rule, but anyway, yeah, it's gonna try to grapple with the first attack. So that's just a strength check, I believe. So.
Okay.
Let's hope this warlock is real weak. Oh!
It made it. So the fire spirit comes flying up to her as she's running away, tries to grab at her, but somehow she just manages to throw that staff that she's holding. She's holding actually a scythe in her hands and uses it to push the dude away.
I'm assuming he doesn't have a bonus to athletics, right?
No, I
Okay,
don't think
because
so.
it would normally be an athletics check.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna try again. 12
Oh my
again.
god! What is happening? Yes!
There you go. This time with a 10, you try once again to grapple this woman, and you succeed.
That was so funny.
And I'm assuming it can make a slam attack still.
It would still be able to make one slam attack, yes.
All right, and so it's
you
going
would
to do
have-
that.
You would have. You have advantage? I think you have advantage. No.
I think.
Does she take
No, it
damage
doesn't.
from being in contact with the fire?
No,
No, just
unfortunately.
Speed becomes 0
Yeah.
is the only thing it says.
Oh.
Yep, speed just becomes 0, and this thing doesn't have like a thing where if you're touching it, it burns you.
I thought it did.
It probably should, but you know.
It probably should, but it doesn't.
But okay. Oh.
It's fire elemental, right?
No, it's an elemental
Yeah,
No, it's a
spirit.
specific
Elemental
spirit.
spirit fire. Okay.
Yeah. It's technically
That one.
fire, but it's weird. That's +9 to its attack roll. All right. At advantage, so 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Wait, why is it at advantage?
Oh, not
No,
advantage.
it's not an
Sorry.
advantage.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
23 would be the first
But a
one.
23,
23
that-
should still
It's still
hit.
hit.
Yeah,
hmm
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
you're good.
And that's a D10 +4 plus. Oh, spells level. Okay, I'm sorry. 15 points of fire damage.
Okay, 15 points of fire damage.
Nice.
She's not looking great, that's for sure.
And I don't think he only has 5 feet of movement, so he can't start pulling her back.
No,
So
because your movement's halved while you're dragging somebody.
yeah, so he's just gonna, stay there.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
Hey, wait,
Alright.
is Blaznir actually gonna do anything?
Oh,
Oh, Blaznir,
yeah,
yeah.
wait, that
I
was
forgot.
I was gonna say, that was
That was
just
just
the
his
elemental.
turn. Yeah, that was just the elemental.
Oh my god.
It's still your turn, dude.
Poor Blaznir.
I'm not ready for combat this early in the game. Alright,
Blaznir becomes
yes.
a villain because we passed him over from the party for his elemental instead.
Yeah, the elemental's doing really good.
God, what is Blazer gonna do?
Come on, you
Oh,
gotta
no.
have
What
range
is
something.
Blaznir gonna do? That's the question we're all asking ourselves.
Yeah,
WWBD, what would Blaznir do?
Is anybody looking, really hurt right now?
Yeah, that
Just
warlock
looking-
over there is looking really hurt, Blaznir.
I mean, I've
Sure,
taken
sure.
some damage, but not
I'm
insane
talking about my
amount.
friends.
I'm good, man. I'm so
You
good.
good?
I'm
I
good.
mean, I'm at half health. but
You're at half?
a little
Jeez.
less than half, but
I'm begging
still
you.
decent, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shimmy up to, my turtle friend
Oh my god,
And,
shoot this warlock
and cast your wounds at level 1.
killing me.
I don't have spells to reach that far.
You
Actually, I
don't have
can
like
move for a
an
little bit.
arrow?
Oh? I don't have
When have
ranged
you ever
weapons.
seen Blaznir shoot an arrow?
Like what in the world? You don't have a range. You don't have a dart that you can chuck. You don't have a rock.
I have no ranged weapons.
You don't have a shoe on your left foot you can take off and chuck at her head.
I mean, it's a sandal. It does more.
Blues concert? Like, throw them your shoe to show how good they are?
No, to show how much you hate her. Alright.
Anyway, 12 healing to Lapis.
Okay, 12 healing to Lapis as you walk over and touch her on the shoulder.
Thank you. That definitely helps.
We could not hear you. We could not hear you at all, Brandie.
I heard her.
I said thank you. That helps a lot.
Thank you.
All right, now it's the end.
Now it's the end of Blaznir's turn. We've come to the end. Congratulations, Ichabod. What you doing?
All right. Well, I'm not going to practice what I preach. That's for sure. I'm going to go in this room over here. I would like to. Stop laughing. Why are you laughing? I'm Briana. I'm concerned. Ichabod is not concerned. She still has so many things going before she even gets a chance. So you guys are gonna
What? You're not going to cast Javelin?
No. I'm gonna go in this room. I'd like to spend my action just trying to collect, swords, knives, sharp weapons, so I can chuck them in the hallway and close the store.
Sure. If you're wanting to use your full turn to gather up the weapons that these individuals have, and you could do so.
And I look at. I want to look. Oh, go ahead.
Just give one thing. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, investigation. Shucks. That's an 8.
Okay. So,
grab anything I see, but not looking that hard.
Let's see. You find a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow on one of them. You find 2 of them had spears. One of them had a dagger. One of the spear guys had a dagger.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like picking them up and carelessly throwing them out into the hallway.
Yeah. You also you find that guy in the corner had a mace and a heavy crossbow. So you're able to pick those all up and throw them in the hallway.
And the
Sadly, you missed the ass machetes.
And I missed all the spurs that they're wearing. Okay. And then I want to just take a glance at her. If it seems like her bonds are tight, and I just say, I'll be back for you. And then I'll wait for Frazzle to come out of the room and close the door. Okay. And then I want to shove, if there's like a thick spear, I want to just shove it in the door, make it hard to open.
I mean, yeah, one of them did have a spear there, so you could, after closing the door, shove the spear into it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's good enough for me. I end my turn gracefully.
Okay, and we'll just actually no, that we would have to wait until Frazzle's next turn, technically, anyway.
Well, I'm not going to close it till Frazzle leaves.
Yeah,
but
I just realized, but yeah. Anyway, you're standing at the door watching, and you do observe that the woman she stops struggling for a little while and watched you do this whole thing. Still cowed, doesn't respond, but does watch as you're doing this. Corin, it's the top of the turn order, but as you're readying for your next turn, Ichabod has just stepped out of that door. There is suddenly a huge explosion from somewhere below. The entire keep shakes, and I need everybody, every single one of you, to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Including the elemental spirit, the elemental spirit flies, so it does not need to.
Ooh, so then neither does my familiar.
That would be a 20 for me.
I got a 14. I think I'm close enough for the aura, right? Or is it 10 feet only?
It's 10 feet.
It's 10
well,
feet,
then 10.
So you would be out.
So I'm not close enough.
I got a 21.
Tomas gets it, though.
Yeah, well, why don't you brag about it, Blaznir?
Tomas doesn't need it with that nat 20 for a 28.
He gets it anyway for a 32.
I need to find a lizard.
the lizard is instantly crushed between the rocks. So you shift.
Don't joke. I
There's
think that's
another explosion. The guy busts out of the
mean-
wall.
Depends if he's on the ceiling, what happens to him, I guess.
Well, with a 9. So anyone who rolled under a 16 is going to be falling on their ass. So you're going to be prone, Corin.
I put polymorph up in the chat for you, just
Excellent.
for your own use, because lizard.
Yeah, because the lizard is going to fall. Good news is that it only falls like, 10 feet? It's not like a huge hallway. However, since it is falling, it is going to take some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the lizard probably has 1 hit point.
Probably.
2, actually.
Whoa!
Whoa, wow, that's a nat 6. A lizard
2 times
actually
over.
has 2 hit points. So there was a possibility it would not turn back. However,
Mhm.
It
unfortunately,
turns back.
as it falls down to the ground, it splats on the ground, and suddenly in that space, right in front of you, Corin, as you're knocked on the ground, you look up and you just see this giant mass of a man appear in the hallway.
Well, fuck.
You know, I wanna put up the argument. I've seen lizards, fall from 10 feet before.
Yeah, that's
don't-
nice. That's how the mechanics
They
work in
don't-
this game.
They don't really, get hurt. They just scurry on away,
Well, I'm
So
sure
maybe this one can just scurry.
I'm sure you hope that, but unfortunately, he is down. He has been poofed back into existence. He is lying prone for the moment, so
Mhm.
that's good. But yeah, he's right there next to you, Corin. So, is that everybody? I think that was everybody. Is everybody else saved?
I
didn't
think
they?
so.
Um,
So Corin's also prone.
Yeah.
That guy's prone.
Yep, Corin's prone, that guy's prone, everybody else is up. So, Corin, what would you like to do?
First I would like to spend half my movement to stand up.
I suppose so.
Then I suppose I will do the smart thing and attempt to tase this guy with a shocking grasp
Okay.
with a 22.
22 is going to hit.
Okay. And then that'll be 30, so 5, 10. So I don't actually have enough movement speed to make it behind Ichabod, but I can at least get away from the guy. And then use bonus... Well, actually, let me make sure I can do that. Shove. Yes, I can shove him, because it doesn't specify size. So, strength's safe. He'll probably pass, but just
Okay,
in
strength
case.
Saving throw.
You shoving him towards me?
Yep.
Don't think of it
Is
as
this-
shoving him
Is this
towards
technically a
you.
spell or a magical effect?
It's a feat.
It's mage hand.
Doesn't-
Then yes.
Yes.
Then yeah, it would
It's
be.
you're using mage hand to shove.
If you're using mage hand to shove, that is a spell or spell-like effect. Okay.
Okay. It's one of those new abilities that's exactly like Fireball, but doesn't say that it's Fireball, so it doesn't count as a spell.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
with the
don't
nat
get
20,
spell
he
resistance,
definitely does not get pushed. You try to
Cool.
shove him with that mage hand of yours, but this dude is huge. He is
That's fine.
swole. So definitely could not push him.
He's rippling. Finally, a worthy combatant.
Let me take his damage off real quick.
At least he took 15. So there's that.
He's like, ow, that hurt.
No!
That-
Take it back.
Nope.
Look, all I can imagine is that Batman Beyond episode with the guy making Venom where he ends up with all the patches on him and just dies from it because it's too much.
Right.
I thought maybe he would just grr and grumble.
Just
Like they had to like put a muzzle on him or something. He's wearing like a thing on his face, so
Yeah,
I figured he was like Hannibal Lecter ass muzzled. Like,
See, to me, he more looks like the strong guy from Dragon Quest with a big old bull helmet and gigantic muscles. Anyway,
I like the idea that they cooked him up in a lab, though.
yeah,
He's
definitely,
feral.
definitely. Well, because he's a knight aberrant, He's a nice
A
aberrant because he's got
Take
abs.
that big ab.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That was the joke?
That was the joke.
I was trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah. 'Cause he's got abs. It's Tomas Rothen's turn. He's just gonna come running up with that spear in hand and do some dope ass monk shit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Calm down.
29 and a 27. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, he should be rolling at advantage anyway, so we'll count that as the first one.
Yeah, because the guy's prone.
Yes, he is.
Is Tomas a drug? Because he's clearly dope.
Huh. I wonder why it didn't roll with advantage. Set to advantage. Oh, well.
Now watch, click it again, and it'll roll with advantage.
Yeah,
No.
Nope. Anyway, let's see. A 29 and a 27 both hit. 11, 12 points. Yeah, 23 points of piercing damage in total from these two strikes.
Bless you.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and save his key points and instead just do a single unarmed strike.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why his character sheet doesn't roll with advantage. That's weird.
Oh,
Anyway, 21's gonna hit. So 5 more points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, for being just immediately poofed into existence and on the ground, he's taking some damage. He's not looking like super duper hurt, but he's got a few stabs in his side, and he took a good kick to the ribs, so he's not looking great. Lapis, you're up next.
Let's see.
Remember to speak up.
Well, I'm gonna go after this guy that just popped up here.
Okay, you're attacking with advantage as well since he's lying prone.
Nice. Advantage. There's a good old 1, 2, 28 and 29, I'm assuming hits.
Yep, both hit.
That's 18 damage. Go ahead and throw on another, flurry of blows. 25 and 21, I'm assuming hit.
Oh yeah.
25 and a 21,
Jeez.
that'd be another 17 damage.
Make sure you save some of those key points. We might need them later.
I mean, I've got a belt that heals them 3 times.
Okay.
So, well, once per hour, but still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got a nice little supply line of key points. So, yeah, lots of big hits coming in. This guy who's just lying there on the ground, he is looking extremely hurt.
This is so unfair. I just moved back into existence.
I like that voice better.
Oh, you like his Austrian accent instead of mine?
Yeah, yours is too high pitched. I need him to be like, "Hoo."
Oh, like this?
I was
Yes,
born
there you
into
go.
a lab, and this is the first time I have ever seen sunshine.
He's gonna keep.
Well, the big, strong guy is going to get up for his
No.
half of his movement. He is then going to go ahead and probably make an attack. Yeah.
This is
Maybe
your
even
life,
2
and it's ending
attacks.
1 minute at a time.
He is attacking with advantage at Lapis.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Why does he have advantage?
Because he is reckless.
Ah,
Ooh.
Ooh, reckless attacks?
Ooh,
Yep,
I
he's
like
getting
it.
reckless attack, so he's going all out, trying to stop you all from being there, or moving forward. So, 2 attacks with a sweeping maul at advantage.
of course I am a barbarian. It is the only class solely built for war.
I'm going to assume that a 26 is going to hit you.
It's the only class that lets him show off his abs.
No?
Okay, so
Play
that's
monk and show off your abs.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Well, it's a good thing that's my best one. That should be 12. That should not have been an advantage.
That unfortunately is a failure, and so you are knocked prone. You are knocked off your feet.
Of course I am.
Nice.
I hope not on my back, because you know what happens.
It's gonna be really hard to get back up. That's why you have to spend 15 feet of movement rocking back and forth.
Also, he's going to go ahead and use his bigger they are feature, which means that, let's see, whenever the knight hits a creature that is medium or smaller with a melee weapon, they can deal 1 extra die of damage. So you're going to take an extra, only 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Could have been better, though.
Yeah, but it could have been a lot worse.
Okay, next off... Yep, second attack's coming at you with that sweeping maul since you're on the ground. Well, it doesn't matter because he's attacking recklessly anyway. But, yeah. That's a 22, which I know hits. So that's another 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what you get for hitting me while I'm down.
All I wanted was a chance to live life.
As
All
a
I have been
lizard.
given is a chance to experience death.
Okay, so now would be a good time for healing too. Just
Uh-huh.
put that out.
Well, that's it for
His
that guy's
turn.
turn.
No bonus attack.
No, unfortunately, he just gets the 2 swings with the maul. Or he could have used his fist alternatively if he wanted to.
Olar Master to hit him with the butt of the maul.
Alright, why are you trying to kill Lapis?
Next up, we come to the Warlock, who's currently grappled by this flaming elemental, and she's not thrilled about that. So she's just going to go ahead and cast another spell, and I assume you're not going to try to counter this?
Nope.
Then you watch
Trying
as she
to spell
dimension doors away. Poof.
Okay, that's cool. It's
Oh,
pink
wow.
flames.
The elemental spirit doesn't get pulled into the door?
Nope.
Boo.
Ooh.
Appear about
Sorry,
right there.
she can't dimension door away because the door is made of wood and the elemental catches it on fire.
Also, is going to drink a health potion and get 9 points of healing.
Actually, the
back.
elemental spirit actually has counterspell, so,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's definitely what happened.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Ah well.
Why does this thing have a charisma of 16? That's...
That's
Because
kind
it's
of weird.
hot, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
That was good actually.
No, that was good.
Thank you.
All right, Frazzle.
Okay,
get a move
Frazzle
on.
is up next. What's Frazzle doing?
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20 to be back on my shoulder.
Easy enough. Blaznir, you're up next. Got that big dude in the hallway there. What are you doing?
Big
Punch
dude in
him.
the hallway. Seems like a problem.
Prove your manliness.
Why do I have to do that?
Because otherwise you're a nerd.
No.
I'm fine with being a nerd. I should not use a spell on this guy.
No. Use the spell that's already in use.
Well, the problem is, I mean, like, it's 50 feet away from it.
Hmm.
Or just cast a cantrip at him or something.
Yeah, I could
Even
cast a
flame strike would
cantrip.
do good.
I could cast a cantrip.
Whoa. Never thought of that before.
No, I'm not going to cast Flame Blade. I have a free Flame Blade, but that's concentration.
Nah.
I'd rather have Elemental out.
We don't know if he's the biggest thing we're gonna face yet.
Although,
Probably not.
I was scared Produce Flame was a concentration, technically, because keeps out for a bit.
Shouldn't be because it's just a cantrip, but I don't know.
No, but it has that other effect where you can just use it as a light. So it's like, maybe it's a concentration, but I guess it's not. It's just a duration.
It does not say concentration on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was wanting to use my scimitar, but it's unoptimal, so... I'll just flick a little bit of fire at it. 12 to hit. I should have used my scimitar.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 12's gonna miss.
No.
Oh, I have
You
advantage.
get advantage because he's attacking recklessly.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Natural one.
Oh, that's a shame. Good attempt, but yeah, you lob that ball of flame. It just kind of goes right over his head, lands near Tomas, and Tomas yells out, "Hey, watch out!"
It's a fight. It's gonna happen. Come on. And, I'm gonna start backing up.
Are you able to also move your elemental?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's no action. But-
Yeah, so why don't you just move him closer just in case this guy survives another round? Then it will be closer.
Mostly because I think other things are gonna start coming out from the backside.
Fair enough. Fair
Up
enough.
to you.
She was yelling out something, and either that, caused the
It would
explosion, or
probably
that's...
help. I'm being killed in here.
Yeah, so Elemental Spirit's gonna move a little bit back. To be
Nope,
within...
I can't resist the advances of this elemental for much longer. He's so hot.
I don't have bonus actions, but... So yeah, that's it.
It's my
I'm
turn.
just gonna shrug.
Okay, Ichabod, you're up next.
Alright, I'm gonna step up. And attack with advantage on this guy.
Attack with advantage.
Long sword, first one's a 29.
Gonna hit.
It's gonna be 19 damage.
Ooh.
Big hit. Second one. It's a 19.
Also gonna hit.
14 damage.
How would you like this to look?
Shove it through the eye hole of his helmet.
Okay, yeah. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I would say I slashed him in the knee so that he fell down to one knee so I could reach him, and then I stabbed right through the little slit in the eye hole, and it came out the back of his helmet.
Nice. And you just see him kind of gurgling for a few moments before he just falls backwards.
Yeah.
Dead.
All I wanted was to live.
Before I die,
right.
let me tell you about my gym membership.
Fuck no! Shut up! Okay. Alright, we don't have much time. Let's get a move on. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20...
Oh, did you close that
30.
door?
Yeah, of course. Object interaction. Closed door.
Yep.
So my full speed gets me right here.
Okay. Yeah, you can climb over that guy and get to that opening. You can see one of the rooms that you've actually been in once before. This used to be Edmund's mother's lounge salon. So not much in there, but that's where some of them actually came from. You can tell like there's some lived-in look in there a little bit.
Interesting.
Next up, it's Sister Jane's turn.
Sister Jane Austen.
Yeah,
Sister Mary Jane.
She is.
She cultivates the plants.
Yeah. They all were Mary something, so I can only assume her name is Sister Mary Jane.
I just have Sister Jane down.
Well, there was a time when we were joking about it, and you said, "Okay, they'll all be Sister Mary."
Yeah, so Sister Mary Jane, absolutely.
That I remember.
I'm down for that. Anywho, that's her turn. What are y'all doing? Pretty much, like you can't see any other enemies at this point, but you still got a big explosion that happened, and you're in the keep.
Are you all behind Ichabod?
Yeah, what are you planning here?
Ichabod, do you have an enchanted weapon I could borrow? that you're not using currently?
Enchanted weapon that you can borrow that I'm not currently using?
Yeah, I don't know. You seem to be the type to have a lot of weapons, and I don't think an unenchanted weapon is going to do well.
Yeah, I look at my waist full of all amazing weapons. But I don't think I have an enchanted one that I'm not using.
Fair enough. I just thought, I don't want to use basic scimitar for a while, because I don't think it's going to do good.
I got a whip you can borrow. A regular whip. Well, actually, my standard whip was special. It wasn't magic. It was silvered. So it was like it. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like it didn't have any bonuses, but it did overcome magic resistance. I don't know. I give you my whip.
All right.
Take good care of that. That's the one that has silver through the through the stitching. It's like braided, and then it has a silvered knife on the end of it.
Oh, not proficient, but I'll use it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So if we remember the layout, there's like, I don't remember the layout. Can I open this door? This is a hallway?
Yeah, if you're all kind of moving around a little bit, you're on the 3rd floor right now. There is, a hallway there.
We've been here plenty, that I feel like I should know the layout of this place.
You do, actually. You know that down here, this is actually Edmund's office. If you go down the hallway, continue that way, there's the stairwell that leads, down to the next floor.
Edmund's office was formerly his father's office, which has a secret passageway in it.
That's true.
Let's go in the secret passageway.
Alright.
Okay, you said this one is his office here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I would like to access the secret passageway.
Okay, so based on Ichabod's advice, is everybody running over to Edmund's office?
Yeah.
It's actually over here.
Oh wait, did you say they had spears when Ichabod was searching through the bodies?
Yeah, there are a couple spears on the ground.
All right. How many?
Two. Well, technically
One
only
is
one,
in the
because
door.
one's in the door. Yeah.
Okay, so just one.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't take that one that's in the door.
I suppose because I am proficient with spears, and something range would be nice. So.
Yeah.
There's also crossbows.
Crossbows? I don't. Ooh. I'm not proficient with that. I want something I'm proficient with.
Fair enough.
But
I just want to see you try to whip somebody. I think it'll be fun.
yeah, are they light crossbows, like hand heavy?
Let me take a look.
Where?
That one's a heavy.
Oh, I don't know where you guys are.
Yeah, they were both heavy crossbows.
Heavy. Heavy has some weird stuff to it, doesn't it?
I mean, no more than any other crossbow.
Oh no, it's Oh, okay. I thought it had a strength requirement for some reason.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's just if you're small or tiny. Sure, I'll take a heavy crossbow and however many bolts I can get.
Yeah, there's probably a total of 15 crossbow bolts.
15? Alright.
Yep, 15. Tomas is kind of running along with you, and he says, "Now, what's this about a passage?"
There's a passage in this office that leads down to the library on the 1st floor. So if she's called help, then we can presume there's people racing up here to find us. And I'm thinking we might be able to get around them.
Now, you do know that the secret door that was there was behind a painting in the back area where his father had like this little training area set up and more of a personal space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, as you open the door, you also, Blaznir, you have a pretty high passive perception. You would hear that the door to the stairs has also opened, and there's some voices coming out from it.
Hey guys, I hear voices.
Close the door.
What did they
Closing
say?
the door.
So if everyone's
Can I
going
make
to
out?
be, if everyone's going to be hiding and trying to keep quiet, I'm going to need stealth checks from everybody.
Fair enough.
Sure enough.
Oof. Oh no.
That's right, we're all gonna be
That'd be a 21 for me.
single.
God dang it, Ichabod, you're standing still and you can't even be quiet.
12.
Can't help it, I had a stretch. This armor gets real itchy sometimes.
Yeah, Blaznir, as you're all you all kind of hunkered down after Blaznir calls out, "Hey, I hear somebody coming." He closes the door real quickly. Unfortunately, as he was trying to close the door, it was pretty damn loud. They definitely heard, and the door slams open to reveal some more people. So we're just going to keep the initiative we got here, and we're just going to kind of pick up from here.
Oh, so they already got to the door?
They were, yeah, like, cause we're trying to keep this a little bit freeform, but like I gave you enough time to kind of walk around and look in there a little bit, and start heading to that. But then that's when they heard you, and so they were making their way out.
Making their way downtown.
Yep.
Is there anything weird about using weapons you're not proficient with?
You don't add
You
proficiency.
just don't add your.
Well, I know
proficiency
that
modifier
much.
to it.
I don't know because I know like armor and stuff has weird stuff. I believe. I thought.
Where you just can't even wear it.
Yeah, you can't
I
even
didn't
wear.
know
You
if there
wouldn't
was-
gain the benefit of the armor if you're wearing it without proficiency. But with a weapon, it's just basically you don't get to add your proficiency modifier while trying to attack with it.
Okay.
Do you
That's
want
so
to roll new
spiritual.
initiative? I have no problem if you do.
I want to roll new
I
initiative.
kinda do.
I don't
Yeah.
care
Go
either
for
way
it.
because I'm probably going first.
Yeah, go for it. Roll a
regardless.
new initiative for everybody.
Yeah, 18.
I did slightly better.
Tomas did worse.
Razzle did better. I did
The same.
the exact same.
Lord, that might be for the better because Lapis still hurts.
Well, I am the exact same.
Don't worry, Blaznir's in front of the door right now, so.
Yeah. So here we're gonna start things off right at the top of this new turn order. Corin, you're still ahead of everybody else. You had already made your way into that back room, and we're heading towards the painting to go down. What are you wanting to do?
Is the door open? The
It is
painting.
not. The painting is closed. It's this down.
Can I? Oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna open it then.
Okay. Yeah, you can walk over there. You know where the secret little button is in the picture frame. So you reach up and push it, and you hear that satisfying click, and the painting swings inward a little bit.
Okay. Now I have range on this person right here,
Yeah.
and I got a straight shot.
Blaznir's kind of big, but you can see it.
Cool,
He is
I'm
going to
gonna chill
have some
touch them.
cover.
It's a 25 to hit.
Thread the needle
For
under
7
Blaznir's
necrotic
armpit.
Yeah, you
hits.
definitely threaded that needle. You went right under Blaznir's armpit and struck that guy's for 7 points of damage.
Awesome.
Nice. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up, we got some crazy cultists. This guy's gonna move up ahead and Blaznir, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
What? What?
Oh, that's
No!
a shame.
What?
Jeez.
Blaznir,
Dice gods, why have you failed me?
you are now paralyzed as he casts a hold person on you.
Oh no. Ugh.
Yeah, that does not help you out at all. Your entire body goes rigid, and you're just stuck there in front of the door.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna,
Cool.
gonna back up out of the way there at that point, and just kind of hang out. Giving something else quite a bit of room to get by. Next in turn order, well, Blaznir, you have no real control over your facilities, but you can still look with your eyes, and you see some, eyes on stalks, kind of peek into the room, kind of go around the door there. They're big, they're red. You've seen these before. You definitely know this is some type of beholderkin.
Yeah, I roll my eyes as best as I can, which is not fair.
Man, just as an aside, Matt, I think for our next campaign, we need to have rules for, like, gaining phobias and stuff in-game.
Yeah, there's actually a table for that. We can
Because
definitely use it.
Corin would totally have a phobia right now of things with eye rays.
That's I mean, we can work that in. I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
So let's see for what the 3 is. Yeah, so ironically enough, he's using his pushing ray to push, like, it's a strength saving throw, but you're paralyzed, so you're going to fail it immediately. He's just going to push you 15 feet back. 5, 10, 15. You slam up against the desk. You are going to take a bit of damage from that.
That's fine. It technically saved me.
Yeah, it's actually 5 points of bludgeoning damage as your back hits the edge of the table, and you kind of just push back onto it. So you are technically prone as well, but you're paralyzed. Okay. It don't matter.
I have to make concentration check.
Okay.
22.
You save.
And then don't you get to try to save against hold person at the end?
At the end of the turn.
I'm sorry. I was scrolled down slightly, so it looked like it was Blaznir's turn.
So that was just the first one there. He's got how many more rays?
At
3
least
of them. Nice, yeah.
2.
So got 2 more rays. Let's see what the next ray is going to be. It's going to be a 5. Lapis, give me a dex saving throw.
That'd be a dirty 20.
Yeah, you easily jump out of the way as this ray of pure burning red comes streaking through past the door. You get out of the way. It probably hits a painting or a tapestry on the wall behind it, catching it kind of alight. So there's a bit of fire going on right now.
Yay.
The last ray is going to be... Actually, I got those reversed, but that's okay. I'll just do them in reverse. Okay, let's see. Really can't see too many people very well, so it's going to be Lapis again. Lapis, give me a con saving throw.
That'd be a 14.
You just save as it sends its paralyzing ray at you. That would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have.
But hey, that's okay. The space is open. It's going to move a little bit out of the way here. That was 10, 15, 20. Feature right there. Okay, that's it for its turn. Blaznir, you're up next. You're paralyzed. You can't do anything except for at the end of your turn, you can make. Yeah.
My elemental spirit still goes, does it not?
Oh, cool. Go for it.
So, it's going to 5, 10, and then because it has amorphous form, it's gonna just squeeze behind through the gap in the doorway and this guy and just go right there, if it can.
Yeah, it absolutely can.
And, I don't know what it would attack. I
The
roll
guy
d6
who's
for
right
it.
in front of the door.
There's 3 people it can see in its range.
Yeah, but this is the guy who's most at risk of walking in the room and hurting us.
Sure, but it's elemental spirit. It's just going to attack whatever.
All
So,
right.
I'm just going to roll d6 for it. Okay, it's going to attack, that thing. And if I can dice roll 1d20. 3 attacks against it. 23 to hit,
That'll hit.
27 to hit.
Yep.
And 20 to hit.
Very nice.
Alright. And that's 12 points of fire, 15 points of fire, and 14 points of fire. I'm actually glad I rolled a 5 on that d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like one of those options. So,
Okay. So your fire elemental spirit just starts pummeling that. Well, what was it called again? The Goth, and hitting it 3 times. It looks burnt and it looks hurt, but it is still alive.
alright.
Now go ahead and give me that wisdom saving throw again.
Wisdom save. Ooh, 11.
11 is not enough. That is still a failure.
Cool.
Okay, you are still
Does-
paralyzed.
He gets my +4. He gets my +4.
Oh, right.
15 save.
Oh, yeah, he is 10 feet around you.
Yeah, they shoved him right into my range.
Okay, damn it, let me look and see what that saving throw was.
I didn't see you there.
Well, hi.
What'd you say it was?
15.
15 is enough to save.
Yes.
Ooh, you got lucky there. So, fortunately, being pushed back has helped you, and your muscles relax once again. You can move.
Alright.
Okay, Frazzle's up
that
next.
was not fun.
Alright, let's see how he can be useful. 5, 10, 15. Perch on the hat. And just, let me see, I don't think he can talk. Yeah, it doesn't say. So he's just gonna squawk at you and point his beak towards the painting. Ichabod.
I relay the message as though it was meant for everybody else and not me. So I'm like, everybody, run to the painting now! But I stand right here.
Okay,
And that's all he's going to do.
that's it for
Oh, we're
Frazzle's
escaping.
turn. Yeah, this
What is yours, Buster?
veteran guy here is going to go ahead and step into the room. You know, he's got... Yeah, he'll just move right here. That way he's
Into
right
the
next to
light.
Lapis. 2 swings with a long sword. Oops. That was not 2 GM. That was a 9 misses. And a 15 misses. And a 14 misses. So all of them trying to take swings at Lapis. None of them are going to connect. Okay, we got the next cultist's turn. They're going to move in here as well. At least up to the door so they can see everything. They can see Blaznir on the table here. Or that's a desk, half on it. So let's see, what can he do?
So they put some money in his G-string.
Yes, definitely.
What?
Because you're about to table dance.
Am I? I could. He's a performer. He's probably done it before.
Lapis, you're in view. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh.
That's a 5.
Yeah. You're paralyzed now too.
Perfect. Just perfect.
They're gonna capture you all. It's gonna be their turn.
Yeah, any help would be real nice.
Did it move
Ichabod.
out of Elemental Spirit's range?
Can you not see it?
I can. That's why I'm asking.
Oh.
I
I forgot that that was you. That was the elemental spirit. It's gonna stay right there in the range.
Now, I think that's metagaming.
Yeah, like you don't consider token placement while you're doing things.
Hey, we've already had the metagaming debate when it comes to counterspell. Let's not go through this again.
Next up, we got a gazer who's gonna come floating into the space.
You skipped over my turn.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Go for it.
All right. I would like to walk 30 feet to right here. And then I am going to channel divinity, conquering presence. I force each creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet, which is everybody, and they must make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of me.
You said it's 30 feet of you? From you?
Right, so...
Perfect. Yeah, that's it. Literally
Lapis and
No,
Tomas
his
makes
creature
his
of
choice.
my choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
but
my-
you said that's everybody.
That's everybody. All the bad guys. Use your
Oh,
brain.
no,
tools.
nope. Oh, nope. You messed up. You said it's everybody, so everybody. Yeah, no.
And then when I'm done, I'll
Hey, no.
diagonally step away from them, and they can't take an opportunity. No, I'm kidding.
Uh,
Let's see a bunch of saving throws.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You said it's wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Priest fails. Oh, that was 2 GM. Gazer fails. Whoa, Cultist rolled a 14.
Fail.
Okay. Goth saved with a 24.
All right.
So literally the only thing that actually succeeded was the Goth.
Okay. So everybody else is frightened of me. Anybody who's within 10 feet of me, their speed is 0. And they have disadvantage on their attack rolls because they're frightened.
Like it. But it's only in 10 feet of you that they can't... That their
Yeah.
speed's 0? Okay.
Yeah, because that's my aura of conquest. So if anybody's frightened of me, its speed is reduced to 0, and they're going to take psychic damage at the beginning of each of their turns.
Like it.
Because I'm very scary.
So
to be fair, you are
terrifying.
very scary.
Very scary. Alright, so I'm trying to buy time for everybody else to run away. Hopefully they pick up on that.
Oh,
Wink, wink,
God.
nudge, nudge.
I will run as fast as I can.
Ichabod takes the buckle off of his hat to reveal that it's actually a belt, and then he snaps it once as he says, "It's time for your whippings, boys."
No, for that, I'd like to use a switch. So you have to go out in the backyard and pick a switch off the tree. Whatever switch you pick is what I'm going to whip your ass with.
Like it. Okay. Is that your turn, Ichabod?
That's my action. As a bonus action, I will do nothing at all.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hey, let's go old school with Robin Williams. Do put a stick, a wrench, and a belt in front of them and say choose.
All of these.
Okay, so it is the Gazer's turn. He is more than 10 feet away from you, but he is still terrified of you.
Yeah, I think he can't willingly move closer to me.
Yeah, but he can still try to attack you, which
Yeah.
is what he's going to try to do before running away. Well, actually, I should have rolled. What was... That wouldn't have mattered anyway. I just realized the Gazer had a +2 to that bonus that I didn't put in there, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you, Ichabod.
21.
Easily saves.
I glare at it.
And while you're glaring at it, it glares back at you, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Easily more than enough. It sends 2 eye rays at you, and you just stand there and look intimidating at it.
It glares back at me, and then I scowl.
Yeah, and it's just gonna go "Rah!" and fly away.
Goodbye.
So it's gonna go flying down the stairs. Next up, we got Tomas's turn. Lapis is stunned. He's going to move in and try to deal with this. So he'll just move 5 feet to right there so he can use his spear. "17 just hits, actually. Nice. So 15 points of damage followed up by a punch. The 12's going to miss, though. Okay. Tomas is going to stay right where he is. Lapis, it is your turn. You are stunned. You don't get to do anything, but at the end of your turn, you do get to make your wisdom saving throw again.
Okay, let's hope I do better.
Yep.
That's a 20.
That's a
Nice.
20. That's more than enough to save.
Don't monks have the ability to end some effects on them?
But not paralysis.
Not paralysis? Okay,
No.
I didn't know what effects they were.
I think it's like charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charmed? Oh,
Charmed and
Charmed.
frightened, I think.
yeah, charm.
Yeah, those kind of like mental.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
takes action to end that.
oh, it takes an action?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is why I don't do it, because half the time it ends in the around.
About
anyway.
the same.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to move, so, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, that's the end of your turn. You did save, so you're no longer paralyzed. You feel your muscles loosen. You can move once again. We got the priest's turn, who is, terrified at Ichabod, but with outside of that 10-foot range, so that's good at least. Yeah, they're just going to send a guiding bolt at you, Ichabod.
Okay. And they make spells or they make attacks with disadvantage. That doesn't hit
It
anyway.
doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't hit. Yeah, 14's not going to make it. So, although it would have been a disadvantage, not going to bother rolling. She's going to go ahead and turn and run down those stairs too. Sister Jane's turn. She's going to be moving over to that first individual and is going to try to do a search. They're going to do a search at disadvantage. Yeah. 3 ain't going to cut it, so did not find a knife. Corin, top of the turn order. What you doing?
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And shoot at Monsignor Bad Guy.
Monsignor.
Yeah,
Yes.
you would be able to see him.
14's probably not going to hit, though.
Unfortunately, it is not. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Next up, we got the Cult Fanatic. He's terrified and he's within 10 feet, so he cannot move against you, or towards you, or away from you, or anything like
Wait,
that.
and these people should be taking this guy. Wait, no.
Do they take
Just
psychic
this guy, I
damage
think
on
so.
their turn?
Yeah, he takes psychic damage because he's within 10 feet of me. He's the only one who's gone, right?
Oh, yes. So how much
Yeah,
psychic damage?
Half of my paladin level, and my paladin level is 8, so he takes 4.
4 points of psychic damage immediately. Just absolutely terrified of Ichabod. Let's see, what can they do? Got a few spells left over.
Whatever they want. Duh.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna say, make me a wisdom saving throw as they cast command on you.
Okay. That's 14.
14 is enough. That's their DC.
It's close. I rolled a 3 on the die. Really rough.
They tried to cast command on you to release them, but not gonna happen.
I tell him I'm the one giving the orders around here.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Yeah.
I should add they can make a save against this at the end of their turns.
Got it. It's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, it's the same wisdom saving throw. Technically, the ones who ran away also get the chance.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do them real quick, too. The Cult Fanatic rolled a 20. I assume that saves.
Yeah.
He is no longer frightened. Let's go ahead and do the Gazer and the... I assume it happens at the end of their turn, right?
Yes, it is.
15 from the Gazer.
That's a fail.
And 5 from the Priest, that's also a fail. So yeah.
Yep.
Stayed the same, but the Cultist managed to get free. Next up is the Goth's turn. Yeah, Fire Elemental right in front. Let's go ahead and do some rays at it.
Thank you, Fire Elemental.
First one is...
the
Paralyzing Ray.
Bernie.
Give me a con saving throw.
It's immune to being paralyzed.
Okay, so it doesn't matter anyway. Perfect.
Nice.
I was hoping someone would cast Hold.
Next
He's not
one
hurting.
is...
I just realized.
Okay, so this one's kind of weird, but we're gonna roll with it. I need a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 15.
And
15's
it
enough.
gets my +4 too.
Yeah, 19.
Oh yeah, so yeah, definitely saves against this one as well, which is a good thing because it was going to devour any magical properties that was about it.
Interesting.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Last ray.
would that just dispel it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to have it do is dispel it.
Mm.
Last is a con saving throw.
Con save. Another 19, because Ichabod.
Another 19 is a save, but this one you do take half damage on.
Uh-huh.
So 6 points of necrotic damage.
No, it's poison. It's
Necrotic
immune to-
damage. So
Yeah. 6.
You're necrotizing my fire.
His name is Bernie, thank you. And he's our friend.
One of my best friends.
oh, I forgot about
Other than
this.
Kine.
Okay.
Well, at least
I'll
you
remember
can
that.
do whatever it is now.
Well, it only happens at the start of some of these turns, so it doesn't matter anyway. Blaznir, you're up next.
My turn. Okay.
You're
You're
Oh,
laying
you're
prone on
from
top
prone.
of a. You're laying prone on top of a desk right now.
I'll just get up, kind of like rub my back a bit, because I'm gonna hurt a bit, quite a bit. It's gonna cause some problems later on. You know, what am I doing? Alright, there's a guy right there. I can't see anybody else, and I don't really want to move up forward.
Go gadget
Right.
spear.
Go gadget flame strike.
No, I'm gonna
Flame orb, whatever.
I'm gonna just kind of lift the heavy crossbow, and it's definitely a bit too heavy for me. And just you can see me shaking a bit as I fire towards this armored individual.
You're absolutely gonna thunk the back of.
16 to hit.
It's not bad. As long as that's not the armor he's actually wearing.
16 actually just misses. It hits the pauldron of his shoulder, and like it kind of just deflects a little bit, and so it doesn't go in.
All right, fair enough.
Good effort.
I just I set it on the table, like halfway on the table, so I don't have to lift it, fully by myself.
Yeah, you sit it on the table, but you sit it on there kind of on the top heavy side, out, and it just kind of slips and falls off.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna start trying my best to reload, and Elemental Spirit's gonna take an attack. I don't know who he's gonna attack. Let's roll a d4 for it.
Yeah, there's a few people in front of you, including Ichabod, so you could always hit him if you want.
I guess that's how the Elemental Spirit thinks now.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't hit the Elemental Spirit, so,
This is when Ichabod... This is when he has his heel turn moment.
But it's gonna go for the Goth.
Go for it.
11,
Nope.
18,
Yep.
17.
Yep.
18 and 17, so... Yeah, it's 15 points of fire and 17 points of fire.
Actually, here's the thing about that. I just realized, because technically his turn goes on at the same time as your turn. So before you make those attacks, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me or
the spirit?
12.
Oh, wait a minute. That's immune to paralysis, right?
Yeah, it's immune to paralysis.
Is it immune to stun? Stun is different than paralysis.
It is not immune to stun.
Okay, so no. It does fail, so it cannot make those attacks because of the stunning gaze. When a creature that can see the Goth's central eye stalk starts its turn within 30 feet of the Goth, can force it to make a wisdom saving throw or stun it. So it is stunned until the creature's next turn.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's not weird with sight, because it has dark vision. So,
yep. So yeah, it would not have been able to attack, unfortunately. But Frazzle, it is the toucan's turn.
5, 10. Squawk in the ear loudly. Point towards the painting.
I know.
But you didn't move at all.
I don't want to be I want to be one of the last people, not the first.
Bro,
look, if everybody wants to be the last person through the painting, no one's gonna be, because you'll never go through.
But the thing is, I'm more stubborn than everyone else, so...
Well, next off is the veteran. Yeah, he's got all sorts of people around him. Ichabod's kind of in a weird place. Lapis is looking very hurt, and Tomas is standing there next to him. Go for the hurt one. 13 misses. 11 misses. And a 7 misses. Dear God. Yeah, he's trying hard to hit you, Lapis, but between your dope-ass monk shit and your shell, he just can't seem to get purchase. Good. Next up, we have the cultist. The cultist... God. Like, there's a flaming thing there that he's not too sure what it can do other than bash, and Ichabod there as well.
Would he know that it's stunned?
He would probably not.
Okay.
Like, if it was a person, I would say yes, probably. But it's literally just a thing of flame, so...
That's true. Good.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
mean,
to
but
say
it
that
also
no.
didn't start attacking, but
Yeah, that's right. It didn't start taking. It's just a big old thing of flame. So I'm going to say, yeah, he probably wouldn't... Well, he would still consider it a threat, but it's
Yeah.
not like... he's not sure about it, so his
Sure.
focus would be on the thing he's sure about, which is Ichabod.
Okay.
All right.
At least he doesn't get advantage on Ichabod.
No. And it would level out anyway because he has disadvantage.
Ah, okay, that's
Well,
true.
he's not actually doing an attack. He's casting a spell. So
Okay.
I need another wisdom saving throw from you, Ichabod.
Another 16.
Damn, yeah. You save. He tries to cast command on you, but just can't. He does get to make that wisdom saving throw after his turn,
Yep.
but that's an 11, so that's a failure.
Still scared.
Stuck where he is, can't move, can't do nothing. Ichabod, you're up next.
All right. So I think I'm gonna attack this feller here.
Okay, you do have a bit of door, so he has a little bit of a boost to
I'll
his
walk
AC,
right
but
here.
yeah, then you're fine.
Actually, if I stayed here, would he would be flanked, right?
Not it necessarily.
Because. Oh,
Just move there, and the math is better. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
I mean, technically, could you maybe? But
Yeah,
it's-
I think so. All right, I got a 28.
it doesn't matter. You hit.
That's 16
16 points of damage.
and a 23
That's gonna hit.
for another 16 damage,
He's barely hanging on.
and a 21
Yep.
for 12.
Yeah, with that whip, striking him across the face, it kind of wraps around his neck, and you yank, and his head just twists and snaps.
And then I look at Tomas and Lapis, and I'm like, "Let's get a move on. Let's go." But I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Next up is the Gazer, who's still afraid and flying away down the stairs. At the end of his turn, he gets to make another wisdom saving throw. That's an 18, which I assume succeeds.
Yes, it does.
No longer frightened. Tomas's turn next. He's going to look up at you, Ichabod, and say, "There any more out there?"
There's a couple, but I don't reckon they're gonna be following us.
Maybe not, but
At least not right on our heels.
look, most of us are tired. We should start getting out of here. My elemental will take care of the rest.
let's see. What would Tomas do? WWTD. What would Tomas do?
Start this wagon train a rolling.
Tomas, it's 4:45, and we're in need of a break.
Fair enough.
Make a decision.
Fair enough. Let's get through this and take our break real quick. Yeah, he'll go ahead. Yeah, he'll move up so we can at least see that guy over there. Take a shot at him.
Fair enough. Nice.
10 points of damage
Oh, that's good, because then even if he does try to chase us, his speed is slow.
is reduced by 10. Yeah, absolutely. Then he's going to go ahead and move. That was just 5 feet of movement. So
Mhm.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. How much does he have to do? 40 feet? Yeah, 40 feet. So he would be end up right there. Nope, 40. So he'll end up right there. Okay. That's it for his turn. Lapis, you're up next.
So yeah, Lapis not feeling all that great. I'm gonna take them up on that offer and go through that painting.
Try to get your microphone closer to your mouth.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna go. This is it right here, correct? Oops, I just closed it, but right here.
Yep. Well, that's the door, and then the painting is at the bottom of that room.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna come back here. Let me see.
Okay. That's it for your turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. I think that puts me about 50 feet. Just, falling back, so.
Okay. Next up is that priest's turn that's running away. I just want to see what their wisdom saving throw is. Another 8. Still terrified of Ichabod. Screaming, running down the steps along next to the gazer. Okay. Top of turn order. Y'all wanted to go take a break, it sounds like. So let's go ahead and take our break real quick and see if we can finish this up. So we will be back in about 10 minutes, everybody. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back, everybody. A lot of stuff going on right now, but it's the top of the turn order. More cultists are trying to get them, but the team is wearing them down fairly well and are currently kind of holed up in Edmund's office, trying to use the secret passage from the picture back there, which leads down into the library. So that's what we're dealing with right now, and let's see what happens. Starting with Corin at the top of the order. What you doing?
Sigh. I'm just gonna say, hey, you guys got cotton in your ears? Let's go.
Why are you from New York?
Why are you from New York?
Fantasy New York.
Dost all thou have cotton in thine ears? Allow us to proceed forthwith.
Corin, what's this character
Buffoons.
you're doing? I kind of like it.
That's not Corin anymore.
Oh no, he's been inhabited.
No. So I'm gonna just
Get to the painting.
go to the painting.
Yes.
Yeah, go to the painting. You can push it open, and you can see that there's a tunnel behind it with a ladder that kind of drops down out of your vision after a point.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's already open because I've already opened it, but I will at least make a point to say to Ichabod, by staying there, that means that I'm not going to be able to stand behind you for you to protect me. And then I'll go down the ladder, or start to.
Yeah, you
Ichabod rolls his eyes, but in a way that Corin can't see.
Well, of course he can't see. He's going down the ladder, where you aren't there to protect him.
Well, if you're using your full movement and action to dash, then
Sure.
you can actually you can go down the tunnel, get down the ladder, and make your way probably about a third of the way down that second tunnel to the second
Sure.
ladder. Because if you'll remember, you've been up through here before. You actually went from the library up a ladder, down a corridor, up another ladder, down another corridor to the painting.
Oh yeah.
So that's what you're doing right there. Next up is that cultist. He's going to yell out, "Pull back and get we must get reinforcements!" Oh, wait a minute. He's probably going to say that in the language none of y'all... we'll do it common. I don't give a fuck. Ichabod, you can see him. I don't think you can actually see him, but you heard him.
Mm-hmm. It was this guy right here?
Yeah, it was that guy right there. He's making his way down the stairs. That Goth is next up, and it knows that it stunned that creature. It knows that very well.
So you're saying its pullout game is weak?
Yikes.
Sure.
Pardon?
Because it won't retreat.
See, you got some hits and you got a lot of misses, Steven.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time with that one.
I think
Hey, man.
I think
Remember
it
that
shoots
time
every
that-
shot.
Remember that time you said that the elemental had 16 charisma because it was hot? That was a good time.
Yeah, no.
It only takes one to knock it out of the park.
It's at least intelligent enough to move around, so it's going to move up to here and is kind of moving around you, Ichabod. As it does, it's going to shoot some eye rays at you.
Yeah, but what if it didn't?
But it just really wants to. That's a 6, so I need from you a wisdom saving throw.
23, baby.
More than enough to defend against the sleep ray.
Yeah, no thank you.
Next one's a 4, so give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's only a 13.
Unfortunately, that's not enough, so you're gonna take 16 points of fire damage.
Fair enough. Taking damage is what I'm good at.
Last ray is a 2. Ooh. Now give me a con saving throw.
That one's only a 12.
Ouch. Yeah, in total, you're now going to take 21 points of necrotic damage.
Alright. I'll take the damage dealing ones over anything else any day.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not paralyzed, asleep, or stunned, I'll take it.
Yeah, that was its full movement to get to that point. It's kind of backing away, trying to get around you, but still shooting its rays at you.
You're not paralyzed, asleep, or stunned.
Nope,
You're mind
you're not.
controlled.
Is it still within your whip range?
It still is.
Okay.
It doesn't know that, though.
Yeah, it'll
I was just wondering if you might have gotten whip
the
reaction.
Well, I'm keeping an eye.
Okay, Blaznir, you're up next.
I'm gonna. Hey, Ichabod, do you want to get out of here now or in a little bit?
I'm thinking right now would be a good time.
All right. I'm going to walk up to Ichabod and I remember where that ladder leads, right?
Of course.
For the most part, yeah. I'm not going to make you roll an intelligence check if you're just
It's
trying to
only
get
the
into
most
hallway.
iconic part of the whole campaign.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the end of my cape and just kind of drape it over both of us, and we're gonna dimension door to where that ladder leads.
Are you
Oh, the
letting
library?
this happen?
What?
Is Ichabod letting this happen?
Absolutely. Oh man, can I do something as like a reaction?
So,
Or can
here's
you
what
hold his
I
action
here's
to
what
do
I want to
this?
do. Here's what I want to do for this. So
Sure.
I've described the tunnel a few times. It's a secret passage that behind the painting it goes. It's like a tunnel for about 20 feet. Then it goes down a ladder. Then there's another corridor that was like 30 feet or something, or 20 or 30 feet, something like that. And then a sheer drop of a ladder down to the library. So what I want from you, Blaznir, is just to make a straight intelligence check to see if you can remember where that second ladder was.
All right. Hopefully this adds jack of all trades. Oh, it did. Okay, 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's enough. So you teleport the two of you, like maybe about
Hold
5
on,
feet
can I
away
please?
from that. Okay, well, go ahead.
I wanted to ask if he's able to hold this so I can
Oh.
do something on my turn
Oh,
and then teleport us.
If you ask me to, then yeah.
Yeah, my turn's only a few away, and I'm not really concerned about this idiot over here.
All right. Then
so you would have seen him step up to you and say, "Hold on, wait."
I didn't realize he meant that quick. I know I said right now, but you meant like now.
Oh yeah, I meant now.
I see. Well, how about now in about 6 seconds? Maybe only like about 4 seconds.
Fair
Will do, Ichabod.
I've got
And
one
I
thing
hold-
I want to do.
I hold my action till after Ichabod's turn, and Elemental Spirit is gonna attack this cultist.
Yeah, it's no longer stunned, so it can't do that.
I forgot that was stunned, honestly.
Nice.
No, he was stunned, but I think it was just the one round. Let me double check it real quick.
Yeah, is it start or end of its next turn?
Until the start of its next turn. So,
Alright.
So yeah, you're no longer stunned since it is your turn.
Nice.
So, 3 attacks, 10, natural 1,
Miss.
no.
Wow.
23,
Hits.
and 25.
Hits.
Toby.
So that's 20 points of fire damage. That's nice.
Nice.
And 12 points of fire damage.
32 points of fire damage is more than enough to take that guy out. Tell me how that looks.
Yeah, so, let's see. I think it's just gonna, punch and just somehow burn a hole straight through.
He got donutted.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like an
then,
anime character.
it'll move, into the goth, just be right there.
Okay. Are you having Frazzle do anything?
Yeah, he's just moving. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna have him move towards me.
Okay.
Since he's got a 60-foot fly speed, that's a 120, so I'm assuming he can get to me.
Oh yeah, easily. He can get to you, no problem. Okay, that's it for for Frazzle's turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
Okay. I would like to shut the door.
Okay. You shut the door.
I
Free
shut
action.
the door. And then I pick up. This guy's got a big sword or something, right?
He's got a sword, yes.
I pick up his sword
It's a
and
long
I
sword.
jam it in the door.
Okay. You pick
Is
up
there
his-
a way to lock this? I imagine it's
There-
probably a normal.
It's actually just a normal door.
Okay.
And there is a
That's
lock
what
on there.
Okay.
So you can just lock it.
So I close the door and then I lock it and then I turn to Blaznir and I go, I'm ready.
Okay.
Alright. And teleport.
And you appear in that darkened corridor right next to the stairs, or not the stairs, the ladder leading down to the library.
And I go, Corin, I'm here to protect you.
And Corin's above you, like right next to you right now.
Yeah, he's like climbing down.
I can't wait till he gets down here because he's going to be so embarrassed that he keeps bugging me about, running away.
Oh yeah, he's
I
gonna
don't know what
be
I'm
so
doing.
embarrassed.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I ran like 2 rounds ago, Corin. Come on.
Okay.
Didn't we see you go down the ladder before?
Me and Blaznir are just like stifling laughs in the corridor, like, thinking about pranking.
No, he'll just decide to slide
like
down the
12.
ladder, and he'll end up sliding down on your head.
No.
Tomas is doing the exact same thing. He's gonna. Well, he can't teleport. Well, he can.
Mhm.
Can? Yeah, he can, but he's not doing that. He's just gonna run. He'll use his full movement to get 80 feet and kind of have to shimmy around Corin a little bit in the narrow corridor. But he's a halfling, so he can do that.
Yep.
After that is Lapis's turn. Lapis, I assume you're following your friends, right?
Yeah.
No, actually.
I would certainly hope so.
I got 22 hit points. I got this. No.
Fair enough.
22.
Then, for the sake of brevity, let's just kind of skip around turns a little bit, because the next thing would be Corin. You're going to just keep going, and I assume... Are you all making your way straight down the ladder to the library?
Yeah.
So the door to the library is like a bookshelf, right?
Yeah, it's a bookshelf.
So I imagine we'll want to try to take a listen before we just go out of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
sure.
gonna say I'm gonna listen to see if anyone's in there.
There's basically enough space there that 3 of you could stand in the opening and to the library, at the door. All 5 of you would not be able to because Lapis is pretty big, but Lapis could just hang out on the ladder and
So
let everybody
probably me, Blaznir, and Ichabod then.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
So I just want to see, like, because now it's basically the goth versus the fire elemental.
1v1.
Yeah. It's the goth is first.
I'd
Sure.
like to spend some channel points to activate a cheat. I'd like to turn on slappers only.
I'd like to spend some channel points to give the goth advantage, actually.
What?
No.
My elemental.
I've got 35,000 points.
Don't kill Bernie.
Let's see what happens with the goth. He's
Uh-huh.
That's a 6, so that's a sleep ray. Can it be put to sleep?
Immune to unconscious.
Then yeah, it wouldn't work. Okay, let's see what the next one would be. That's the one. That's the thing that could dispel it. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
20.
Whoa.
20 saves. Nice.
Damn, those flames are flickering.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be another one because you got to do a different one. The next one is 5. Con saving throw. Unless it can't be paralyzed.
Cannot be paralyzed.
Okay, so it does
Nice.
literally nothing.
This is the perfect
Yeah,
enemy for the goth.
Half the stuff this goth can do, it can't hit this.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, it's my greatest enemy.
Mm-hmm.
My
So,
one weakness. Fight
Doesn't
him.
it also
So as
deal fire
everybody
damage?
else is like climbing down the ladder, getting down to the library, go ahead, roll some attacks with your flame spirit, and let's see if it can finish off the
Yep.
goth.
Oh yeah.
I would
So,
think that
15
the
to hit.
goth's main weakness would be a
11.
bard who wants a goth GF and doesn't care about how they look.
No.
17, 11, 15.
The 17 and the 15 do hit. 15 just
Alright.
barely.
16 damage and 11 damage.
Barely enough to take it out.
Nice.
So tell us how that looks, because nobody else can see
Nobody
it.
sees.
So tell the audience how it looks.
Yep. It's kind of constantly opening its mouth. So the flame spirit's gonna just use its amorphous form, and just go into it, and just burn it up from the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then the flame spirit is just gonna start looking for cultists. It's just gonna make its rounds around the castle and start attacking anything that attacks it first.
Okay. Well, so are you going to have it explore this floor first?
Yeah, I would say it would start on this floor and start working its way up.
Or down, because I think we came in on the 3rd floor.
Did we? Okay, then
Yeah,
down.
we just climbed
Third floor.
down to the 1st floor.
So
Whichever way.
Edmund, seeing this fire elemental that it does not recognize,
Edmund, I don't think is in the keep.
Yeah, is he into keep?
I assume
we have no idea.
he's not. He's definitely not.
That.
No, listen. Here's why he's not. Because we got communication from the priest, and the priest said that Edmund was he was in kind of critical condition, but he was okay. But then he said the keep has been taken over.
Oh
So
yeah,
it
that's
sounded
true.
like they were somewhere else, and he's treating
that's
Edmund
true.
or whatever. So that's why I think we can safely 80% say he's probably not in here.
Yeah, I would assume this keep is just taken by enemy forces, and I would tell the elemental just to go around attacking whatever it needs to.
Okay. So it's going to start on this floor here. There's a floor above it, and then there's the roof as well, and then 2 floors below. So it's going to take some time to start working on that. It lasts for, what, an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
But it sounds like he said this floor and then down.
And then
so
down.
he'll go 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
But while that's happening, the rest of you are kind of circumnavigating that and are heading down to the lower level. So let's go ahead and turn some music off, because we don't really need that music going just yet. And let's move you on down here for a moment. Which means I gotta move things, so give me a second.
Ow.
Did you sneeze so hard it hurt?
It's coughing.
No.
Just. Although I do sometimes sneeze so hard it hurts. It's annoying.
Okay. So the five of you climb down through this tunnel, down the ladder. Lapis, you're kind of stuck on the top of it. Tomas is small, so he squeezes in, and you all make it to the bottom of the well, where there is a door, inset into a very small chamber, like it's 10 feet by 10 feet. It's very cramped. But you know that if you pull that little lever on the side of the wall there, it unlocks the door, and it pushes open a bookshelf into the library.
Hey, Blaznir, you've got bard levels. Do you want to be the one who does the honors?
First, I'm gonna just kind of take a listen through the bookshelf, try to see if I hear any rustling or speaking or anything.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, I was actually going to say, secret tunnel.
Oh,
Secret
well,
tunnel.
26.
Inside the keep.
I hate you so much right now.
Hey,
It's okay. Anyway, so you put your ear to the door and listen, and yes, very much so, you can hear voices. You can hear quite a bit, actually, and the first thing that you notice is, like, there's a bit of settling in the stone underneath your feet. Like, you can just feel it with that massive perception you rolled. You do hear voices. You can hear a few people talking, in fact. You hear kind of a bit more of a high-pitched voice that you had heard previously upstairs, yelling kind of loudly, and there's a bit of an echo there, saying something in a language you don't quite understand. After that, you can hear a very haughty voice shouting orders. This is them. You know they're coming. We must be ready for them. You take position right there. You take position there. You up there on the balcony. And that's kind of the gist of what you're getting.
Right. Do I have a guess about like how many people I can hear, including everyone that he's talking to, even if they're not talking?
You can hear at least you've heard at least 3 distinct voices in total, and you can hear like some movement. It's like it's not a lot. Let me do some rolls here real quick to see what you can actually.
yeah, you can hear 16 heartbeats and
Yeah, with his passive perception.
Just no. I'm going to say that you're able to. There's at least 6 or more.
6 or more. Okay. And can I assume I can't tell if like they're like inside the library rather than outside of it or anything like that?
I would say that you are able to hear that some footsteps came more closer towards you. Others are you're hearing that, like, you know, when you're in a really big place like the art museum, and you can just hear those footsteps echo in the room. Well, a keep made out of stone is basically the same principle. You definitely heard at least a couple pairs of footsteps coming towards you, which you can surmise is probably inside the library itself. You've also heard quite a bit of echoing out in what you know is the main hall, the big old foyer with the double doors that lead out of the keep. And so quite a bit of shuffling in that direction.
All right, I'll turn to everyone. I hear 3 voices, and about like 4, maybe 5 sets of footsteps. It's definitely very occupied beyond this point.
Well, what other option do we have?
We could, I mean, we're gonna have to come out eventually, but we could, take an hour in the tunnel. But the explosion worries me.
Tomas is going to point out they also saw us going into that room there. If they know about this thing, they know where we're going to be. I don't know how long we'll be able to wait before they start.
Yeah, I'd say do what you can do in this moment, and
everyone who saw us go into that room is dead. Most of the other people ran away before they saw us enter.
The door is blocked.
Yeah. So
I assume they will be able to surmise something from that, at least.
At least it's a place to start looking. I'm just saying, they may not look for us in the next minute or two, but an hour of waiting seems kind of...
Yeah, I really don't think we have an hour. I'm going to bonus action second wind.
I don't think we have an hour either. But I just know I can't do anything anymore.
Well, you still got your arms and you still got weapons. Well, this is kind of life or death situation. It doesn't matter whether you think you can do it or not. It's either you do it or you die.
I'm aware of that.
If you get hurt them back. If you get killed, walk it off.
Is anybody in need of healing right now?
Yeah, I could take a little bit.
I have one more mask here.
Tomas has a moderate healing potion he can give up, and he's actually sitting kind of pretty on spells still. He hasn't used a whole lot.
Yeah, I think I have a moderate healing potion as well. Yes, I do. I'm going to drink that.
I definitely need some healing.
Do you have any health potions?
I might.
Ooh, I have a greater. I'm going to use that.
I've got one that just says healing potion and one moderate.
If I were stabbed by a person with no strength wielding a dagger and dealing minimum damage, I would have been stabbed 14 times.
Okay. I'll give Corin 5 of my lay on.
Cool.
No, I'll give you 10.
How
okay.
Much healing does just a regular healing potion?
I'm doing good then.
The regular healing potion does 2d4 plus 2. The moderate does 3d4 plus 3.
Does anybody need like a bigger cure than a healing potion can give you? I have one more in me.
I definitely could if you can spare it. I'm at 22 out of 100.
Yeah, I'll tap you with the healing staff and cast 4th level cure wounds.
Oh god.
Not going to use my... Oh, that's detect magic. Why did I click that out of everything? That's...
I know it totally wouldn't work, but I want to just have Frazzle flying around
for healing.
holding the Book of the Dreamer with it open, facing outwards. So that everybody who comes in contact with him has to, like, look at the horrifying book.
How much does Frazzle weigh?
Nah, I don't think you could do that.
Lapis.
I'm sorry that it's kind of the laden swallow theory there. Like an unladen swallow cannot carry a coconut.
A coconut.
I'm afraid.
I'm going to give Lapis 10 of my lay on hands as well.
All right.
Thank you much.
Brings her to half at least.
And how much? Oh, is that the 18 and 6 healing?
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that was 24.
If you need some more healing, Tomas will also cast Cure Wounds on.
I think she should, because she's our frontliner. So
I'm gonna down a moderate healing potion.
We're all like right now stitching wounds, drinking liquids.
Basically.
And then I really want myself and maybe Tomas to barrel out first, because if there's people waiting for us, they're going to be taking attacks as soon as we come out.
Hey Matt, since I don't have any healing abilities, I'm going to give Ichabod the one other thing that he needs.
Okay.
a smooch.
No.
All right. Hello.
Oh.
While you're doing that, Tomas lays a hand on you, Lapis, and gives you 19 points of healing.
Nice.
I look at Corin with fear in my eyes.
What? It's for luck.
It just reminds me that everybody can die, and now I'm going to be terrified the whole fight that Corin's getting murdered.
Well, maybe.
Everyone's kind of going around and doing that. Tomas says, I'm a little hurt too. I'm going to patch myself up here for real quick. I've got most of my first level spells left. I've got 1 third level and 2 second levels. So I'm not.
Hey Matt, was that like a general information I'm telling you that I'm a little bit hurt, or was that a woe is me? You guys didn't use anything on me to help me at all.
Tomas is being all business right now.
Okay.
He's specifically saying,
Cool.
hey, these are what my resources are. You all are acting like we're about to fight something else, so we need to be aware of our abilities. I have 1 third level spell left. I've got 2 second level spells, and I've got all my first level spells. And I've
Sounds
got
like you're in a good spot.
I have.
You need any
a
more?
little better off. Yeah.
I have 1 first and 1 fourth, and that's
1
it.
third and 2 fourth, and
Like
that's it.
I still have 2 first levels and 1 second level, which for me is like half of my spells.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay.
I'm out of wild shape. I'm
Don't
out
you
of
need to use
inspiration.
your belt,
Your key point
Lapis?
belt?
How's your key points?
No, I have to wait till I'm out of key points, but
Oh, you can only do it when it's 0?
I believe so.
What's the wording on the thing?
I'm looking.
Does Tomas need any more health potions? Because I have another moderate I could give him.
I also have mushrooms that apparently act as health potions.
You ever
Dark
tried
death
these mushrooms?
mushrooms. Yeah.
Yeah, the dark death mushrooms.
I've got 1 moderate. I'm going to go ahead and use a second level healing on myself.
Mm.
Let's see.
Well, if you can just drink health potions, do that. No spell slots. Because I could give him another one to drink. And that's 3d4 plus 3.
Oh, I will also say, in reference to short rest, that elemental is going to be there during the entire short rest.
You're not going to convince me that we can take a short rest.
I'm just saying.
I'll go ahead and take
I'm
your
just
moderate.
saying they have other problems during that hour.
Alright,
And-
I have to have 0 key points in my belt.
And
Okay.
I am better with my wild shape.
I understand that, but sometimes you got to fight when you're at your worst. This is what you got to learn about war. This is life or death at this point. We can take a short rest that will surely get interrupted, and then you'll just get killed then.
I mean, better to try. I think it's better to try to.
I think it's better to go out fighting for your life than it is to go out because you're sitting down.
I mean, either way, we'll fight for our life. The tunnel's more defendable than
I'm
out there.
prepared to burst out of the door. Pull that lever.
Later, some people.
I will pull that lever.
Okay. Once everyone's down their potions and gotten themselves ready,
Yeah.
you pull the lever, and
I would like. Can we have a order?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, like a marching order, like because I want to be in front, so that when the door opens, if there's people out there, they see me,
Cool.
and then whoever else is high health right now, like Tomas or Lapis, our frontline fighter.
Then this is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna move you all into this area right here. We're gonna pretend this is the back area. It's a different part of the map. It's fine.
Sure.
We're just gonna pretend that this is your 10 by 10 space. So Lapis, you are on the you are on the ladder, kind of on just barely above everybody, so they're out of the way. We're basically using this as a 4x4 space. So where everyone is, that's what they're going to be. You can move around in that 4x4 space. So if you want to trade token positions, you can.
Corin, trade with me.
Yeah, I kind of want to be up in front because I'm not doing that bad on health. So
I'll be ready to pull the lever.
I'm like,
I don't think you can be right there, Corin. It's 4x4.
Right there.
Where's the lever?
You got to be over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or put Corin all the way in the back.
Lapis, the only place
Yeah.
you can be is on the ladder right now.
Oh, I see.
So just leave your token where it is. If
Okay.
it's kind of weird because I don't have
Mhm.
it on the map. We're just kind of using this as a space. So just imagine where the 4 tokens are right there. That's the 4x4 space.
Shield
Lapis
out.
is on the ladder above you all. When Corin opens that door,
Can't Tomas be in the same space as someone else so Lapis can be down there?
yes, technically that is true, but we're also accounting the fact that like Ichabod's in heavy plate armor and kind of big and bulky, so him plus Lapis in that space would just make it feel really cramped and claustrophobic.
You calling him fat?
It's a narrow fucking space.
I
It very
know.
much is.
I know.
Now, when that happens, I want to see what these guys' passive perceptions are. So give me a moment here. So, Corin, what I want from you, like, there's going to be an audible click whenever this lever is pulled. That doesn't stop. But we're also going to see, because other things are going on. You're yelling, so they might not hear this. They might not have heard the shift. So what I want you to do is I want you to make a stealth check with disadvantage to see whether or not when you pulled the lever, that click happened in a spot where lots of noise was going on.
Wait, so disadvantage even with the yelling?
Yes.
Okay. 21. Haha.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I am the stealthiest boy.
With all that yelling, like you've had months in this place. You've had time to do some things, and one of the things you did was you made sure that lever and all the gears and all the little things that make it control have been well oiled, so it opens. And when it does open, I'm going to allow y'all to kind of see what's going on there. You would be able to see that it barely opens, and you just kind of push that the doorway so you can see out of it, and you can see that there are 2 individuals standing in the library itself. They both appear to be looking out the double doors as though ready. One of them seems to be like getting ready. The other one has a weapon in their hand. What is it?
And we've got our unstealthiest member going first.
Yeah.
I'm here to ruin everything.
Yeah, this is true, but at least in this moment, like, they don't seem to have noticed you, Ichabod.
Nice. Can I be on that map?
I'm moving.
Thank you.
Hold on.
All right.
But they're looking at the door like they're preparing to fight somebody else.
It looks they both all have their attention at the door outward, looking towards the hall.
They're preparing to fight us. They just think we're coming from a different place.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
If everyone will let me, can I try to slip into the library with stealth check? If no one stops me.
Yeah, I think it was me and you up front. So
it's
Yeah,
2 of
and
you
you
up
can
front.
move.
So I'm going to say yes. You can make just a straight stealth check to. Yeah, that's not enough. So what happens here is you go pushing past Ichabod and start trying to weasel your way out of that door. The moment you do, like something gets caught and you get pulled and you fall
It's the heavy
forward.
crossbow.
You don't land prone or anything like that. You just stumble forward, hitting the door open, and it's enough of a noise for.
Can I chronal shift that?
I think you used all your chronal shifts.
I got one left.
You got one left?
Yeah.
I would say that you would have seen him stumbling. If that's what you want to use it on.
Yep.
Only if Blaznir rolls better.
Another stealth check. 18.
Hey.
Much better. Yeah.
Much better.
You're almost about to stumble forward and hit that door. Corin sees you at the last possible second and just twists time just a little bit and allows you to regain your footing.
All right, then I'll slip in and just make my way to like right there.
Okay.
You should have made your way to like right here.
Oh well.
Just in case I stumble out very loudly into this chair.
Clank.
Well, so you are gonna keep running forward. It's up to you.
I'll keep moving.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, in that moment, you were able to make it all the way down to the other side.
All right. Kind of look at the, at the secret door and just see what they're doing, I guess.
Oh man, I thought you had a plan here.
I mean, I can keep going, but
No.
Tomas will try to sneak out behind you.
All right. Yeah, I'm just standing by the door as still as possible, so as to not ruin anybody's stealth dreams.
He rolled a 27. He's gonna just go tumbling out of the door, land next to that chair, and just kind of very quietly sneak over to there.
Nice.
Is everybody else gonna stay put, or
No, I'll try and come out.
I'm gonna do a little hand signal to Tomas, try to point him towards the one on the left, because I don't realize Corin's coming.
Okay. Well, that 14, you start making your way out, and that's going to be enough to make them notice your group.
Okay.
So we are going to go ahead and let's roll for initiative.
Okay.
But it is
where
like 5:43,
where does that
so
puts me here?
Yeah, we'll say you're probably right about there.
Sure.
Oh, Corin. God damn it.
21. That's nice.
Hey, I'm not going first this time.
I went before Corin.
Frazzle goes first.
Frazzle goes first.
I wish I could roll a good initiative, like once.
You don't have that bad of dexterity.
I know, but I always roll like 12 or lower.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any minuses. Like, what is this? I need a magic item that gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
There is one.
Whatever it is, I need it. My turn's not going to come around until next session.
That's true. Actually, probably none of these are. I'll just do the description, and then we'll end it with that.
Okay. Ooh, he sent me the item. Let me just find this real quick.
Yeah, it might be a no-go because it's from a Ravnica book, I think, but it's really nice.
While wearing this winged helm, you have a flying speed of 60 feet. In addition, you have advantage on initiative rolls. And it's a peregrine mask, so I can look like Griffith from Berserk.
Oh, nice.
That would be pretty cool, actually. All right, Matt, you heard it here first. I've got a new item I'm looking for.
New item you're looking for towards the end of the campaign. Absolutely.
So what you're saying is that we should go find you that item and then teleport away right as you're going to get it?
Yeah. Well, I'd have to replace something, so...
Yeah.
I'd probably replace the repulsion shield. I have that now as my artificer, so... You know. The magic's worn off for me.
Well.
Okay. So, I know we're getting to the end of our session, so we're not going to go fully into this combat, but you are going to be able to take a look at it a little bit as Corin comes stepping out and kind of stumbles just a little bit. Like he just hits the door a little too hard, and there's a little bit of that creak, which is enough to make the guy in a cloak and plate armor turn around and go, "What was that? Hey! They're down here! They're behind us!" And
whoa. He gets to yell out.
You got to yell out. Yes, absolutely. You do not get a sneak attack round for this.
I'm not saying sneak attack round because I don't think those really exist anymore. I'm just talking more like if we were to kill them before their initiative turn came up, then they wouldn't be able to.
No, they definitely heard you and had enough time to alert them. You also hear that very haughty voice call out, "Is that right? Well then, good things are about to start. Attack, everyone!" But it's actually Frazzle's turn first in initiative. I imagine Frazzle is going to fly out and kind of take a scope at things a little bit, Corin. Is that about right?
Sure, yeah.
Because the Frazzle would be able to see this first. Standing in the hallway past the two in the library, he would be able to see a pair of knights standing there. One of them has a massive great axe, just kind of put down on the ground, and he's kind of leaning on the haft a little bit as he was yelling orders. The other one has a bow slung across his shoulder. You would not recognize their faces, but if you're looking through them, you would at least recognize the plate armor that they're wearing. Can you take a guess at who they are?
Oh, I've got it right here. You said they have a great axe. Sir Rickton Talvor, and Sir Morden Bendleton.
Indeed.
I was just going to go with, if you get a call from someone for a survey, can I count on you to give us 5 stars?
It is
okay, that was a good one.
It is indeed the last 2 5-star knights.
Finally, I've been wanting to kill these guys for so long.
Took them long enough.
You're going to get your chance to next Monday.
Next time on the Debauchery Circus.
Oof.
With no spell slots, this is going to be fun.
Hey, I could polymorph somebody.
Oh yeah, polymorph Blaznir into something big.
I mean, I can polymorph as well, but...
Yeah, there you go.
I guess, yeah, polymorph.
Well, you got a week to talk about your strategy.
I'm not going to talk about strategy.
Yeah, when would you ever do that?
No, I have one strategy. Hit them as hard as I can.
You have too much faith in
until
us.
they die.
Fair enough. But hey, thank you everybody who watched today. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back and join us next week at 3 o'clock to find out what happens between the Debauchery Circus, who are out of a lot of resources and have worn down, against their sworn nemesis, the last 2 remaining Star Knights. It should be a lot of fun. So on behalf of everyone here in the Debauchery Circus and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say once again, thank you for watching. Have a great evening. And we'll see you next time. Good night.